Welcome back to Hooligan Designs. What we're doing today is basically we're going to try and make all the brackets and everything to fit this and see how it looks. But to enable us to do that, I've got to adjust this framework that's on here. This is a framework that holds the headlight on with the new brackets. Couple of things we're going to adjust on this. We're going to remove all of this and then reposition this bracket here, make it a bit shorter, make it snug a bit closer into here. That holds the brake line in place, that goes to the ABS. And we're going to remove this because the light we fitted doesn't actually have this, doesn't have the hole to support this pin, which is a positioning pin on the standard headlight. Now, before everybody freaks out that I'm actually cutting up part of the bike frame, I bought a second one. So I've got a second one in the box that'll stay completely standard. So if I do want to put it back to stock, I've just got to swap this whole frame unit out, which is easy enough. So I'm going to remove this first. I'm not going to touch this bottom bit yet, because what I also need to do then is make the brackets for this. And the plan for that is quite simply a top bracket here. We'll eventually make some supports to go underneath and hold that together. And then a simple sort of steel bracket. We'll get it powder coated. Steel's just it won't flex as much. I can get away with thinner steel that won't flex as much than using aluminium. And then what I'll do then is it will bolt to these two holes, which will be replicated once we replace this bottom bit here. Mainly because this bit here was used for holding cables in place, and this sticks out too far and I just don't like it. If I push that into there, then it snugs up against the forks a little bit and it's just hidden. And then we can work out how we're going to actually what distance and stuff we need from this to that, and it should fit. We might have to trim this down a little bit. I've already pre-marked where I think we might have to trim it down so it doesn't interfere with the radiator and eventually the radiator cover when I get round to that. Again, am I hard on that this is going to be the front mudguard I use? Not at all. I like the idea of having a Supermoto front end on it, but I may change my mind and then go with just a very small incognito style standard mounted front mudguard at some point down the line. But it gives me something to do, and well, that's it really. It gives me something to do and see how it looks. I won't know until it's actually on there whether I like it or not. So right, cool, we'll get on with that then. Okay, so what I've just done then is I've modified the plate. I've removed this bracket which was sat on there to hold the standard light in place, and I've removed this bracket and replaced it with just some steel, but it's nice and rigid again now. Welded it on. Not the best welding, but obviously that's still a work in progress in itself, but it's on there, it will do the trick, I'm happy with it. Next job is we're going to remove this bracket here, or this bit off the bracket, shorten it slightly, and then we're going to fit it on here so it sits alongside the forks rather than sticking right in the middle where it was before like that. Just makes it look a bit tidier, and then I can run the brake line straight down the side there into that, which will run down the side of the mudguard once I get it on there. And then once we've done that, we need to drill the 2 holes out here, and then start looking at the other side, which is the bracket on the mudguard itself. And we'll get on with that now.